Ref Uncle Steven here to tell you about upcoming show, FWE Meltdown. Yours truly. We have America's favorite agent, AJ Pan, Mike Law, Superstar FWE, here to tell you about FWE Meltdown. Saturday, May 14th, 2011, here in Brooklyn, New York, St. Finbar's Gym. Starts at 7:15, doors open at 6, featuring a very awesome main event of Eric Young versus Jay Lethal. What do we got?
It's going to be a fantastic match. Eric Young, multiple-time tag team champion, global champion, world-class athlete, against Jay Lethal. Huge wins over guys like Kurt Angle, Ric Flair, X-Division champion. He's done so much, and he's a great talent. It's gonna be a showcase. It's gonna be a clinic.
Definitely a main event. I am very excited for. How about you?
Absolutely, first time. I mean, maybe the first time they've competed against each other ever.
One-on-one, I believe, yes.
Multiple man matches. First time for any of them, and for you fans to be able to watch these two next Saturday, May 14th, should be a classic, if you will.
Definitely quite the treat, and not ever to show on anyone off. We have the Jillian Hall versus Winter co-main event. Should be fantastic. The much-anticipated return, Jillian Hall to the wrestling world, featuring a matchup against TNA's Winter.
That match I am looking forward to, not only because they're hot, but
Tell me about it, right?
former Divas champion against a former Knockout Tag Team champion. There's been huge buzz around this match from the internet wrestling community. Divadart.com has been posting. They can't wait to see this match. Standouts in their field. I cannot wait.
Yeah, I mean, again, another first timer. I mean, again, it's not because, you know, it just, these two have never crossed paths. Maybe one time or another they were signed in the same company, which, you know, it holds true for a lot of these individuals, but the first time they've ever competed against each other. And it's going to be a very, very interesting match. We'll see what happens. I mean, Jillian Hall winner should be a barn burner.
We have two exciting main events. Also set up for the card, we have the return of the Patriot versus Damian Darling with his lovable lawyer, Rick Silver.
Lovable.
Rick Silver, he's a great guy. He's been helping me with some issues. I hate to break away from the card for a second, but last show, FWE Retribution, I was attacked by Shad Gaspard. Well, Rick Silver, he helped me out. Shad Gaspard banned from FWE.
Oh, really?
Yes, he is. He will not be appearing because you do not embarrass America's favorite agent. I was tossed around by my pants.
Yeah.
And I was thrown into a ring post for no reason.
Yeah.
So you're banned. You're gone.
I believe the terminology is wedgie.
Yes.
And
should bring back some high school memories for Mr. America's favorite agent.
You can see that all over the internet, per Facebook and YouTube. So those of you watching, definitely see this man getting wedgied. It was quite the time.
Buy the DVD. It'll be worth it just to rewind.
But going back to the match itself, Patriot versus Damian Darling should be quite the exciting fireworks. I'm excited.
Damian Darling is a phenomenal up-and-comer. He faced Eric Young at our last show, and he held his own. He came up a little short, but he proved that he is going to be a force to be reckoned with here in the company. And the Patriot, huge win over Boris Naboka last show. He must be riding high on his patriotism. Excuse the pun, but he must, no pun intended, but he must be riding high after the week we've had. Momentum for him.
Quite the matchup, and featuring who the man that Patriot just defeated. Actually, we'll be seeing Boris Naboka returning with the man himself, Comrade Chow, versus this man right here, Mike Law.
Oh, we'll see what happens. Again, a long storied history here. I've competed against Boris Naboka several times. And, you know, last time it was, you know, two other men with Azrael and we had Bruno Marciano, and I was victorious. See, it could be said about this match. I have Comrade Chow on the outside. You never know what he's going to do. But I'll tell you what, I train hard, just as hard as anything else, but I'm excited. I'll see what happens. And, you know, stay tuned. May 14th, next weekend, should be another instant fire burner.
How's that nose doing, though, by the way, buddy?
Yeah, I thought it was broken originally, but who knows? It might be one shot away from being broken. Hopefully not.
Yeah, as we know, Mike Law was a part of a rather gruesome attack by the hands of a man named Azrael, who's also featured on this card. What exactly happened?
I mean, you know what? Again, I can't complain. I can never complain. I mean, this is not ballerina. It's a hard-hitting sport, and he got me good. I mean, he basically went from the top rope, and if you watch the DVD or the video, the highlight video, I mean, he looked like he came down from the heavens, crushing like my skull. And you know, all it took is just one shot. My face hit the canvas. I thought it was broken. I'm not gonna lie. Blood instantaneously started flowing. But you know what? As you can tell, it's not broken. And Azrael, if you're watching, and I know you are, come May 14th, you try that again. It might be your nose that gets broken this time.
Well, just sign bonus match. That's why you have to stay tuned and watch our programs.
Yes.
Just sign Hawaii Allen will be facing Azrael.
Yes, sir. We'll be seeing them on the card, and I know Hawaiian Allen, international talent, debuting here in the FWE. Any thoughts on Hawaiian Allen?
It's kind of an international gathering because you got, you know, Azrael, who has worked and wrestled in Germany. He's wrestled in Germany, in Japan, and he's wrestled all over the United States, facing a, you know, Israeli native, Hawaii Allen, coming from Israel and showing some international flavor here at FWE, and I think it's going to be a great little match for the fans.
It's definitely looked very promising. Also, another promising matchup. We see the debut of Joe So Delicious versus the official wrestling debut of Malta, the Damager. Should be quite the match of a clash of two huge titans.
Hopefully he makes it this time, because the last time he tried to make his debut in a main event spot, he was attacked by Charlie Haas, Jason Gotti, Joey Ace. They took him out, so...
Absolutely, absolutely. And you got to talk about a battle of two big guys. Malta, 6'7". You're talking about over 350 pounds. Is the nephew of the legendary Baron von Cicluna, but just a titan, huge. Not pretty. You're not gonna watch his matches and not any recollections of a Dean Malenko of a Dynamite Kid, but he doesn't need to. He's a big guy. He can hurt you. Joe So Delicious, impressive. If you want to take a look at the physical specimen, you've seen big guys, but these guys are the biggest of the big, and I'm talking about, you know, humanity here, and it's going to be incredible, just a visual watching two tall, big guys go at it, and those are true heavyweights in every sense of the word. It should be a very exciting match.
A Donnybrook, if you will. And let me tell you, Joe Delicious, nothing but personality. This man reeks of it, featuring having some stunts in Comedy Central, if I recall correctly.
It was on
man
Daily
has
Show
been
twice.
on TV, Daily Show, and nothing but a brash personality. Very, very comical. Cannot wait to see him debut. I am very excited. Also featuring some other Long Island talent, we have the debuts of EJ Risk versus VSK, two promising prospects from the Long Island circuit, making their awesome debut here at the FWE. I can't wait. What do we got?
I just like all their initials. It's very AJ, EJ, VSK. It's very entertaining, but no, I'm expecting two fresh new talents coming into FWE, and that's what this company is partly about, bringing you the talent, up-and-coming talent of the future, and the future is now.
Yeah. EJ, VSK, both very talented in their regards. You know, VSK has some awesome arsenals. He has an awesome arsenal, rather. And unbelievable movesets for both these men. Very exciting. Can't wait to see them debut. I'm very excited. I'm a fan of VSK personally. I cannot wait to see him debut. You heard it here. Saturday, May 14th. It's going to be on fire, and these kids will bring the house down. I'll guarantee it. And we also have, last but not least, we have an 8-man tag.
It is. It's just been changed.
It's been changed, right?
Yes, it is going to be a 4-team elimination match
featuring the Funky Fresh Boys versus Team Tag versus Midnight Sensations versus Diamond Inc. So we see two returns of two former tag teams.
The two teams who have faced each other at Retribution, another team who made their mark felt at Retribution, and one team making their debut. This is the place to be for tag team wrestling, and they're going to prove it in this match.
Absolutely.
And on top of it, they want to make their mark. 3 teams did last time. One team wants to make their name known. It's gonna be wild. I mean, Team Tag surprised the heck out of me.
I gotta be honest, surprised me as well. I gotta be honest, I'd never seen the guys. I didn't know them from Hole in the Wall. But I tell you what, if you didn't know them before, you're gonna know them now. Those guys are the real deal. We're also looking at the Midnight Sensations. in my opinion, and again, it might go, you know, beyond anybody's other, you know, everybody else's opinion, or maybe going up beyond, you know, the popular opinion. But I think the Midnight Sensations are definitely the future of the tag team scene. The tag team scene has suffered. Don't get me wrong, it's not what it used to be. But these guys are the real deal. They're going to bring it back. And I do believe that, you know, they're headed for a higher ground, whether it's here in the FWE or maybe on a national level.
Definitely.
I wouldn't mind adding them to the agency. Great tag team.
Sure
but you also, they'd be great. They can make me a hell of a lot of money. But you also got Diamond Inc. They made their mark by taking out Superstar Malta, taking him out of the main event, aligning themselves with Charlie Haas,
right.
A world-class athlete, a man who's been champion in many places. They are looking to make their names known statewide, nationwide.
All right. Making moves. Also, the Funky Fresh Boys. Can't forget about those guys. You may not know them. They're from the Long Island circuit, and they've been making a lot of steam out there. So they're making their debut. A lot of dancing, a lot of awesome moves. I can't wait for them. Funky Fresh, Funky Fresh, Funky Fresh.
It's gonna be great.
Definitely bringing the vibes, the dances to the FWE. I can't wait. So that match is going to bring the house down. I'm very excited. I've been waiting for some awesome tag team matches. Not much tag team wrestling, so you know, I'm glad FWE is getting the time to put them on the spot. You know, it's about time.
And it's gonna be a special treat. As I always do, America's favorite agent, AJ Pan, will be bringing the girls of Hooters. They will be making an appearance at Meltdown, passing out some free swag. So they're located at West 56th Street between 7th Avenue and Broadway in New York City. So they're helping us out. We're helping them out. It's going to be a great time. The lovely girls.
As you all know, it's always a good time when the Hooter girls are in the house.
So that's how I rock.
I can't wait. I know you guys at home can't wait. It's going to be unbelievable. One heck of a show. Brought to you only by FWE. Meltdown, Saturday, May 14th, 2011, St. Finbar's Gym, Brooklyn, New York. Doors open at 6, bell time at 7:15. More information at?
Tickets available, www.fwewrestling.com.
Thanks for watching. See you there.